Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick flip through of the setup that I've done for my Hobonichi weeks and what and how I intend to use my Hobonichi weeks mega that I have bought for 2026. First of all, I have the purple Hobonichi weeks hardcover mega English version for as my 2026 main planner. Let's get into how I have set it up. This is my first page. Obviously, this is my name page. I have this beautiful picture of Bombay. This is very close to where I live. So this is very nostalgic of how I have grown up, rather how where I lived in Bombay. So this is very nostalgic on how I have grown up. I bought this, I think we were at a bar celebrating my birthday, and there was an artist that was selling these photographs. Her name is Anushka Gupta. I have never heard of this artist, but the photographs that we bought were beautiful. And also, as a stationery lover, I love the kind of print and the paper quality that she's printed on. Only person like me or would think of it. So this is just basic sticker. I have two very important messages or three very important messages for me. One is be happy, love today, be bold, and grow through what you go through. So I'm absolutely happy with this first page. In my last year's Hobonichi week, I did a um, sort of a washy dashboard, and I didn't like it as much. Instead, just the quote that this is my happy place gave me more happiness than all of this washy dashboard that I did. So that is the reason I decided that I would do which is more authentic, and possibly that washy dashboard was more of a copy of a lot of these foreign YouTubers that looks really pretty. But I just wanted to do something which was more authentic to me. So yeah, and this year you will see a lot of nostalgia in my book. I have no clue why, but I was in that nostalgic era, and I have put in a lot of nostalgia in this. The next page is everything vintage. I have loved this page. I can name every sticker that there is. So if you think that you like one of the stickers, ask me and I will tell you which. From the Little Flea, I remember going up to this artist. Her name was, I can't recollect her name. But the sticker sheet had Mir, Mimir. I don't know, Mir. I don't know. So I bought this sticker sheet, and I was very sure that this will be one of my front pages from that day itself. And I bought this in 2022 Little Flea, so I know that I had kept this for a while. So as soon as I had to decorate this front page, I knew I wanted this vintage pink kind of aesthetic, and I absolutely loved how this page has turned out to be. I've done nothing to these two pages. I'm not sure how will I use this also. I've just kept this as a reference page. I never look at this reference page. So if I have to do an art journal in the future, I will do it here. Then I have the yearly page. In my last Hobonichi weeks, I used this as an adulting page, and I never used this page. I think I kept it consistent only for the month of Jan, and I never used this. So this year, I don't think I'm going to even attempt using this. Um, as for the monthlies, I think in the last video I discussed that monthlies are getting difficult for me to use and have not used monthlies anywhere. But this year, I will try something different. I will write one word a day, one word a week, or just what happened on that day by reading my journals. Just fill in the monthlies. Kind of a monthly wrap, if I may just put it like that. But again, I have used these beautiful, for the month of December, I've used these beautiful animal stickers. Most of these stickers are from a Instagram store, which I don't think is active anymore, which is called White Ink Papery. And it was run by a veterinarian doctor, and she did this beautiful animals. And I think this is Alicia Souza, if I'm not wrong. There will be a mix of everything, but these really pretty ones are from Whiting Paper Tree. So I loved that store, and I have a lot of things from that store. I have an undated planner which I have not used from that store. So I love that store. It is a beautiful planner. I've used the same animals for January because I couldn't fit in all my animals here. So I got another month of animals. So I've set up January as well. But for February, I will set up. If this works out, then only I will set up and waste my stickers, or else I would not. Um, then we have the weeklies. I have set up the first 2 weeks. I want to get into this only in January, because till January I am still in my sterling ink. And if you've seen my last video, I absolutely love the sterling ink planner, and I don't intend to get out of it till somebody is literally forcing me, which is the year change. So I have put, to get me more excited to get into this book for the week, I have used a sticker kit from Sassy Planner Nerd, and I have tons of her sticker kits, and I'm going to use that. So this is going to be my weekly to-do list, running weekly to-do list, and this is going to be my reminders. And I may draw another line for my personal things to do or something like that. So depending on how the week progresses, but this is where I have used um, Sassy Planner Nerds sticker kit for just 1 week. I generally do like to decorate for 1 or 2 weeks, but this I have just decorated 1 week. So we will see as we go forward. Then I have, there is one more thing that I want to add here, is on the weeks where I have not used, which is for the month of December. I intend to put a lot of my measurements, like the measurement of my feet, measurement of my body, measurement of the things that I need to purchase, and things like that. Even for my family, right? If I'm going out to purchase anything, in terms of, if I'm going out to purchase a pant or a t-shirt or anything for my son, I want everybody's measurements. And it's easier, especially shoe size, because that is something that I really go out and buy. Especially shoe size, because that for my son changes very often, and that I need to change every few months, I would like to say. So that is something very important. And the sizes also change. So my intention is to use the entire December month for sizing, and there are not too many weeks, there are just 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So I'm going to use that over the period of time, write in the date and write in the size. I'm not doing this for tracking, I'm just doing this for online shopping and ease of online shopping, because I am online shopping pretty much every single day. Instead of getting up and asking and measuring again and again, it just becomes easy. So I'm just going to measure all of my family members every few weeks or month, which I'm shopping for them. I am doing this sporadically any which ways. So that is the reason this will come in handy. So these pages are not going to go to waste. Then I have in the notes pages, I will just show you the goals that I have um, in my sterling ink. So this was my goals page in sterling ink, and I absolutely loved it. And it was at the right at the start of the book, and I realized that I prefer that. Last year, I just had a vision board, and in one of my videos, I said I'm completely over vision boards. I love these decorated pages, because with decoration, there are words that I've written, and I would read this more often than just looking at vision board. Again, that is how I'm wired, and that is the reason I love using stickers. I love doing what I'm doing. I am a visual person, but I need even words while being visual. I don't know whether that makes sense for you, but it makes sense for me. If you've gone through my vision board journey, there were a lot of quotes in my vision board for like always, except the last year's vision board. So that did not work for me. Even in my Hobonichi weeks, I did have a vision board, which was, I think, in the start itself, but I pretty much remember never using it. Yeah, this was my vision board, which with my wish list, but I never used this. Instead, the goals pages here, which was minimally decorated, really motivated me. So that is the reason I completely did away with the vision board this year, and I did an entire goals page. Now, this is just the index. I'm going to write the index for sure, but this is my goals page. I have divided my goals into 5 categories: work, my son, my husband, my family, and my health. I know people put goals in spirituality, in health, in all of that. But for me, these are the five major categories that I want to set goals for. And every year I have set goals within these categories only. I don't want to read more books. I want to spend more time with my son. So I'm very happy not keeping other goals. Health, work, and my family are pretty much all the goals that I have every single year. And I'm very happy with that setup, right? So this is my work goals. This is my son's goal. So what I have done is in work goals, I have put in proper checklist here, so I can just do a check. And this is where I have written my reason. But for my family goals, I have just written my reason. And for my son, I have not done too much of a checklist. I would like to, but I don't want a checklist. I just want to come here and write. And at the year end, I've kept this page open so that I can write what happened in the year and whether I was able to achieve all that I'd set out for. These are just four long pointers, but if that happens, great. Doesn't happen, that's okay. Um, then I have my husband's page, again, the same thing, and again, a blank page so that I can discuss this at the end of year. Family, again, very simply, I've just written a few of my family members' name where I want to put in my energies, how I want to support them, or how I want our relation to go forward, etc., etc. That is what I've written here, and this is how I will end my year. Then I have my health. Health is very targeted. I have my daily step count. I have my daily gym walk kind of setup. I have my weekly face mask, hair wash, my monthly massages, everything, down to daily sunscreen. Um, so that is the kind of goals I have kept. I'm not keeping trackers. I will just come and read this, and that is the reason it is right at the start for me, so that this is right up in front and center for me to continuously refer. Then at the end, I have some collections pages which I have already set up. I love this artwork, it is so pretty. Um, and I have a big project coming up. I want to clean every cupboard in my life that I'm responsible for, every closet that I'm responsible for on a regular basis. I clean the closets, but I'm 100% sure that there are some places that I have not removed. I'm very organized, just to let you know. So my things look very neat, and I don't let dust and everything come around as well. So they look very neat, but and I declutter very often. So if I'm taking out something, I or buying something new, one thing will go out. So I'm very organized, but in that process, I see that I don't clean the cupboard by the bones. By that I mean like every hanger uh, has been thrown out and set up completely afresh. So this year I have been in the almost similar cupboard setup for my husband, for my son, for me, for the last 6 odd years. So this time I want to move things around because my needs have changed over the last 6 years. I'm just living in the same setup. So I want to be able to take out each and every item of the cupboard and then reset onto how my needs are today. So that is a very, very large, I would say, undertaking. So this is probably the biggest project of the year. So I've just mapped out all my cupboards. I've not printed out my son's cupboards as well because I'm making him kind of independent, and I don't want to make a lot of changes. It is he whose responsibility it is. So I have every single cupboard that I'm responsible for, a closet that I'm responsible for printed out, and I want to be able to not journal but write when did I clean that last, and if any changes need to be made in that cupboard. So it will be a year long project. It is not that it is just what sparks joy and things like that. I am a very minimal hoarder, which I'm very proud of. So I don't have things to throw, but I have things to reorganize and see what fits better. So that is, I don't know, it is a very long explanation, but I need to completely bare bone all these cupboards and reorganize them to what it works for me today. So yeah, that is everything that I have. And I don't want to journal in this space, but I just want to kind of see if this is the idealistic situation, or this needs a upgrade, downgrade, if I need more organizers, or if I need less of organizers. I have one entire drawer only filled with packing cubes. So whether do I need that many packing cubes? Can I shift those packing cubes elsewhere, because it is taking real estate in my cupboard? So can I put them only in the travel bag somewhere? So I have a lot of ideas. I'm just blabbering at this point, but this is a bigger challenge that I have to take. This is not just reorganize. This is not just cleaning off my cupboards, but reorganizing the space that I live in. I hope that makes sense. So it will be a very big project, at least in my head. So that is how I'm going to take this particular project. So yeah, this is all the setup I have done. I need to do more setup. As I said, in the December month weeklies, I'm going to put in a lot of my sizing information for me as well as my family. And also a lot of my wish list and all of that will come here. Last year, I think I was a very intelligent shopper, because I put everything in my wish list before even going to the apps to buy them. So that ways I was very responsible. So for this year also, I will need a space to have my wish list. So this will be all my December pages. I'm not setting it up because I was contemplating whether I should print out something that I have print out like this on a paper. And this year I managed the sizing for Hobonichi weeks. Last year I was terrible, and I think that was one of the reasons that I didn't use my trackers. I don't waste pages, so I didn't reprint it. I could easily reprint, but my trackers were kind of misaligned. As you can see, it was very misaligned, and I didn't like it. So this year I made sure. So that I improved. But here also, in terms of sizing, I was wondering if I should kind of print it out and then stick it here, or I want to write it, I want to decorate it. All of that is still all in air right now. I will do it when I set this up again. So, yeah, that was a long video. I'm really sorry to be blabbering. Thank you for watching. Bye now.